It's been a very competitive season in the SK Modifieds and sadly has to come into an end, but a happy ending though, because for the first time in his racing career at Stafford, Todd Owen is a champion, earning the SK Modified title last week in a bit of an unusual circumstance. Todd, first of all, congratulations on the championship, long time coming, but how do you even describe this week after realizing that you earned the championship?
Well, I mean, we just kind of went after it, thinking that we could come here for the last race and just go for the victory and try to do what we've done all year. If you win every race all year long, the points come to you. So, yeah, it was a different situation with us clinching it last week. But again, we just wanted to come here and hopefully close it out with a good run. Didn't work out that way, but it's okay. We still got the championship, and definitely a dream come true.
How much of a load off your shoulders is it to get that first title, in spite of like all the ways that you've lost in the previous years?
Well, I guess you work for something, and you've been knocked down so many times with things happening that maybe made the championship not possible. So for once, it just makes me feel that the harder you work, good things come. So actually, just want to start going back to the shop and start working and trying to get another one, that's for sure.
There's no time to relax, is there?
No, not really.
And what a night for you guys. Maybe not as much for the 81 car in the SK, but you win the championship. Derek Debus, Chassis Pro, win the SK Light title. David wins the SK Modified race. Bob Charlene finishes second in the SK Light feature. What does it mean for you and Chassis Pro to pull off all the success you did this year and get your first Stafford championships?
Well, I mean, I'm going to stop. First off, Chassis Pro is Butch Shea, and it's something that he's been nice enough to let me kind of restart up with him. And he doesn't like to take any praise or anything like that, but he's definitely the brains behind the operation. But it's definitely a special evening for us because of all this. I get just as excited with Derek winning, or especially David getting his first SK win. I mean, he won the TC race, but this is definitely something special that our shop will definitely be able to enjoy with his good run. And you said Bob Charlene had an awesome run, and Missouri started last, and he was working his way up to the front, working up way too. So all in all, it was a good night for us. The only person that didn't finish good tonight was myself.
And you're still the champion nonetheless.
That's it. It really doesn't matter. So it was probably the first time I ever had a DNF that it really didn't really get me too upset.
Speaking of first time you did a burnout. You were debating earlier today before the races whether you were going to do a burnout or not. What made you finally decide to do it, and how do you think you did?
Between 1 and 10, I probably did a 5. It's hard. I care about my equipment so much that hopefully I didn't over rev it, but it was something I could say that I got a chance to do, and I took advantage of it. So I'm sure I'll have to pay my fine and move on.
I think it's worth the fine, isn't it?
No doubt.
And how are you guys going to celebrate tonight?
Well, we still have another championship to go after tomorrow at Waterford. It's our last point race there. So I actually can't wait to get in there with my guys and just give them each a hug. And they all help in so many ways that, like I said, a driver gets to celebrate out here, but it's really all the guys behind the scenes that make this all possible. So I can't wait to enjoy it with them.
And who do you want to thank?
I just want to thank all my guys, my sponsors. I mean, there's so many people that helped me on this car. I can sit here and I can name them all off, but Cooker Construction, Stephen W. Barnes, they've been with me from day one. Of course, Chassis Pro, Rad Auto Machine, Donnie Wood's been a good friend of mine, and without his help, I don't think we'd be here. So just everybody helps me out. I don't want to miss anybody, so I guess if I don't say anybody, then I'll be safe.
That's one way to do it. Todd, you're a champion. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm going to enjoy it.
That's Todd Owen, 2021 SK Modified champion at the show, Stafford Speedway.